Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and if you're new to the channel, thanks for clicking on the video, and welcome. Hello to existing subscribers as well. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Today we're going to be looking at Dredd, the Film Arena edition. We're going to be sort of doing a little bit of facts and figures about the film, a bit of trivia, and just a sort of a closer look at this edition today. So, yep, we'll just roll the intro and then we'll get right into it. Dredd came out in 2012 and in the UK it was a certificate 18. It's an action science fiction genre and it ran for 1 hour and 35 minutes. In a dystopic future, cold-blooded policeman Dredd and psychic rookie Cassandra investigate 3 brutal murders in a tower block where they stumble upon a drug den run by vicious drug lord Mama. The release date in the UK was the 7th of September 2012, and this was directed by Pete Travis. The budget was $45 million US, and the screenplay was by Alex Garland, John Wagner, and Carlos Esquira. Distributed by Lionsgate and United International Pictures. Cast included Carl Urban as Judge Dredd, Olivia Thirlby as Judge Anderson, Lena Headey as Mama, Domhnall Gleeson as Clan Techie, Wood Harris as Kay, Michelle Levin as Judge Kaplan, and Langley Kirkwood as Judge Lex. Now on to some trivia about the film. Carl Urban insisted on riding the Lawnmaster motorcycle himself. Unlike the previous Judge Dredd movie, Carl Urban has confirmed that the helmet will never come off to keep true to the comic book character. In a recent interview recollecting on this movie, Carl Urban said he refused to smile or take the helmet off at any point during the movie's filming or even between takes. He spoke with an American accent and kept a scowl the whole time and stayed serious to keep in character. At one point, a cast member made a joke causing laughter on the set, and Urban gave him the Dredd stare, prompting the person to immediately apologise. Some of Mama's tattoos are Lena Headey's actual tattoos, most notably the flower on the upper right arm. The makeup artist took the design and expanded it to her neck and face. In the classroom in Peachtrees, as well as in the mall, the new American flag can be seen. It only has 6 stars representing the mega states. And finally, in Mama's penthouse there is a judge helmet hanging on her wall with a length of gold chain attached to it. A nod to the comic design of Judge Dredd, where the gold chain would link the badge to the uniform collar. Okay, so on to the edition itself, and yeah, it's a really nice single lenticular Film Arena edition here. Got a really nice lenticular here. It's got the gun is kind of coming out of the lenticular, which is really nice. Not a huge amount of depth to this one, but you can clearly see, you know, the figure of Dredd. Turn it to the spine. You've got Dredd there. That's embossed in sort of a gold, sort of gold look to it. This is embossed at the top, and the Blu-ray symbol is embossed as well. Turn it to the side. Sorry, the back. You've got a really nice image of the building. You're looking down. This is like probably an elevator shaft or something. And this really looks good in 3D in the film. You've got a great sense of perspective here, so that always adds to great 3D presentations. On the top you haven't got anything, and on the bottom you've just got the Film Arena certification, sort of 750 copies, and 164 is this edition. So yeah, really nice lenticular edition. I'll also just show you the card that you get with this. Again, with all of these Film Arenas, you get like a card, which is again, 164 or 750. So we'll take the Steelbook out. Okay, so we get the Steelbook. We also get a booklet, which we'll have a look at in a second. Get some art cards as well, and some bigger sort of postcards, 2 sets of those, so we'll look at those in a second. Okay, so onto the Steelbook. There's a really nice sort of plain design, this one, debossed title there, Dredd, which is really nice, and some spot glossing on the actual character of Dredd. I'll turn it this way, so yeah, you get the image of the sort of the Dredd image, so it's really, really nice. You've got the spine, and then on the back, and again, this is really nice. You've got an embossed sort of badge and a debossed border. Unusual to get a debossed border on the back of a Steelbook. Usually they only sort of do that sort of on the front, so that's nice to see as well. Open it up. Okay, so we get a nice image here of Dredd. And then we get some really nice artwork on the 3D disc. And then we've also got some artwork on the Blu-ray. Nothing really on the back of that. That's just sort of the badge that you can see on the back, and just some credits down the bottom. So yeah, a wonderful Steelbook. Okay, so we get some little art cards, and they're all branded on the back like this. Mega City 1. Sector regional borders. So we've got, these are character cards, so Judge Dredd, Judge Lex, Judge Anderson, Judge Cheng, Judge Alvarez, and Chief Judge. So yeah, they're really nice. So on to the first set of postcards. So again, that same sort of branding on the back, and we've got some sort of shots from the film there. And there's the flag with the 6 stars on the back that I mentioned in the trivia. And so on to the second set, again, same branding on the back. Some more shots from the film. There we go, that's the postcards. And then finally onto the booklet that we get with this release as well. So we get a really nice sort of image here on the front. And then on the back, sort of the bullet passing through. And what I'll do is just talk a little bit about the film as we're flicking through this. So we've got Mega City 1 there. And this was a fantastic film, in my opinion. I'd only ever seen the Sylvester Stallone film, Judge Dredd, which was sort of loosely based on the character. It certainly had the look of the character and Mega City 1, but yeah, Stallone didn't really play the character like the comic book portrayal. I think a lot of people weren't that impressed with that. I still personally enjoyed the film. I thought it's a good sort of 90s action film. Stallone always makes good films, pretty much. Yeah, some quite gory scenes in this, but this is like hard hitting. Doesn't hold any punches, this film. It's really very gritty, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I don't think it did that well at the box office, which was a shame. But I think it's sort of formed a bit of a cult following, sort of on the home physical media formats. But yeah, I mean, the 3D in this was fantastic, if you ask me. There was this particular sort of slow-mo drug, which they did really well, and I think it was shot at sort of 60 or 120 frames per second for those scenes, and yeah, it's just and his gun as well, it's got all these different modes, different sort of grenade launcher, sort of rocket launchers, all sorts of things within it. So it's really, really cool. And like I said in the trivia, he doesn't ever take the mask off or the helmet off, which is really cool. Which is, the character in the comic book never did reveal his face. So it's great that Carl Urban wanted to sort of maintain that mystery, I would say. But yeah, the set designs on this was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, highly recommend the film if you haven't watched it. If you like action, comic book films, this is certificate 18. It's hard hitting, great action. So yeah, there we go. So guys, that was a closer look at the film Dredd. So a really nice edition here from Film Arena. Wonderful presentation on this, on the Steelbook and the lenticular and all the art cards and the booklet as well. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that sort of closer look at it. So if you're new to the channel and you've got to this point, thank you. Really would appreciate if you could consider subscribing to the channel. So if you could hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell, so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. If you like this sort of content, then yeah, please subscribe. Please also give the video a thumbs up. That really does help out the channel, and really do appreciate it. Please leave a comment as well. It's great to have comments on the channel. Have you seen this film? What editions of this do you have, if you do like the film and you got it in your collection? Be interested to know down below. And you can find me on Instagram. I'm over there and I post pictures from time to time. So if you don't follow me over there, go and check me out on Instagram. Okay, so that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye now.